Hi, and welcome back to Bounce Forward with me, Tiff. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I'm recording this podcast, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders past and present. Welcome to 2024, the first ep in the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. How are you feeling? Today, we're talking all about New Year's resolutions and fitness goals and how I can help you stick to them. Now, it's always hard getting into the new year. We set these big goals and then we just don't achieve them, or the year, it starts running away from us, and all of a sudden we're like, oh, I was meant to do this, this, and this, and it just hasn't happened. So that can be very frustrating. So I want to help you with that today. It's the perfect time to set yourself some new goals, absolutely, or dust off those old ones. Maybe you want to learn how to do a chin-up or fit into an old pair of jeans, or is it mindfulness related? Meditating a few times a week, perhaps, such a goodie. It could even be as simple as smiling at more strangers, saving for a big holiday, or learning to cook. My first tip is all about writing down your goals, whether it's on a whiteboard or in your journal or on your phone. This helps to make it real and it keeps us accountable. Next, it's all about being realistic, challenging yourself, but don't think too big or you'll set yourself up to fail. Think SMART goals. SMART goals are the best. The SMART in SMART goals stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Do not set yourself the goal of having a six-pack or losing 2 kilos a week. Rather focus on the inch pebbles, not the milestones. Be specific. How about focusing on core strength instead? How long can you hold a plank? 1 minute, 2 minutes, 4 minutes? Aim to get better at this and your core muscles will improve. Instead of focusing on 2 kilos, which is a big number, why not focus on something more specific like breakfast meal prep? Focusing on prepping a healthy breakfast like overnight peanut butter oats the night before work so you're ready to break your fast with something nutritious and delicious, and this will help set you up for the day and move you towards your weight loss goal. Next, reflect on old goals. What helped or hindered your progress? I love a good post-mortem analysis. 4, plan ahead. Map out exactly how you're going to get there. And I love a whiteboard for this. I have a few mini whiteboards that I can move around the house that I write my SMART goals on, and they work so well to see the bigger picture, making sure that everything I'm planning is specific and has a deadline. You can really see it all coming together and also see what is not aligning. Next, you want to break your big goals up into mini micro goals. Small successes will keep you motivated. Remember, progress isn't linear. It goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down. And you need that positive reinforcement to keep on keeping on. The small wins, celebrate them all. Next, find an accountability buddy, a hype girl or a hype guy, someone to cheer you on and hold you responsible for your goals. So important. Next, decide how you're going to track your progress. Journaling works really well, but there are some fab apps out there for tracking your food, weight, fitness, and for connecting you to amazing fitness communities who will inspire, motivate, and keep you on track and accountable. It's also worth mentioning, do not detox. Oh, it's the time of year, isn't it? When everyone's like, I'm on a detox, I'm doing a juice cleanse. I can't stand it. We're coming off the silly season, and I know it can be really, really hard to keep on track and very easy to lose hope of getting back to a healthy meal plan. So I've got some quick and easy recipes that are going to help you moving forward and bouncing forward with loads of energy, that you don't have to worry about doing a detox and not having any energy, because it is just going to drain you. First of all, a warm salmon and soba noodle bowl. Oh, doesn't that sound delicious? You don't have to go fat-free to be healthy and lose weight. In fact, you need the good fats in salmon and foods like walnuts, avocado, and olive oil, by the way, for brain and heart health. Essential fats like omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon are super important. It's in the name, essential, because your body needs them but can't produce them on its own. You can only get them from food. If you're worried about carbs, don't be. Carbs are not only necessary for an overall balanced diet, but they also provide your body with the energy it needs when you're working out, so you can push your workouts to the next level. You want to be training hard and training well, and you need carbs to do that. Next, quinoa fruit and nut bars. Yum, yum, yum. Healthy snack recipes like this will also save you money at the supermarket with all those store-bought sugary granola bars. Again, you can sub in any nuts and dried fruits you have on hand. To make it fully plant-based, switch honey for rice malt or maple syrup. And best of all, you can freeze the bars for up to a month, so you're always snack ready. Lean green smoothie. Green is not just good, it's a great way to start the day. With chia seeds, spinach, avocado and banana, this breakfast smoothie is full of nutrients and will get your day moving without leaving you feeling heavy. Use frozen bananas for extra creaminess. You can sub almond butter for any type of nut butter, and if you're not a fan of coconut water, simply use plain old cold water instead. So what's my New Year's resolution? Well, I'm still bouncing forward after having my baby Vader, so my New Year's resolution is to continue to stick to my fitness goals. I'd really love to film more fitness videos for my members in 2024. I'm ready after the baby now, so I'm really excited to start creating some amazing new fitness programs to get some fab results for you. And I'm ready to go. I can't wait. My focus for 2024, now I've been thinking about this, and it's all about women. My app is dedicated to women, to helping women, to women's health. I want to focus more on women and laser in on how I can better help them live with more energy and vitality. And you might think, oh, well, how do you choose your focus each year? Honestly, I decide by going with what I'm most passionate about, what sets my soul on fire, what wakes me up buzzing. I follow my passion like a compass, and it has always steered me in the right direction and kept me on course. And that's some advice I would give you. What is your passion? Follow that like a compass. You'll never go wrong. Now it's time for some listener questions. The first listener question for 2024. Elise has asked, I'm not a morning person. Is working out in the morning or evening better? I get this question all the time. The best time to work out is whenever it's most sustainable for you and you can stick to it. There is no science out there that says morning is better than night, or it's better for your metabolism, or you're going to get more gains. It is whatever you can be consistent with. I used to train at night all the time, like 8:30, because that was when I did my taekwondo classes. And then I switched to a morning schedule, and there has been no difference. I'm no fitter then or fitter now or whatever. It's just because I can get it in the mornings around kids and all that life throws at me now. So just do you. Whatever works for you is the best answer. This one is from Jez. My son is 14 years old and has started to get into the gym and lifting weights. I'm worried about him lifting heavy weights at his age. Is it a good idea? Great question. I love that he's getting into fitness, and we don't want to squash his passion for it. Every kid is different, but it really depends on when they finish going through puberty and growing. But until then, bodyweight exercise and functional training are great. Cardio conditioning with lighter weights is fine, but lifting really heavy weights can stunt growth if done too early. So, tell him, keep going to the gym, that is awesome, but maybe book him a session with a trainer to show him how to train for his age. There's so much that can be done over the next few years to prep his body for lifting heavier if that's his goal. And he wants to be across the proper technique, because if you're going to lift heavy, you want to know how to do that safely. And finally, this question is from Madeline. I'm trying to drop a few kilos, but no matter what I do, nothing seems to work. I'm mainly doing cardio and eating clean. I'm a bit nervous about doing weights as I don't want to end up looking bulky. Help, what should I do? Oh, I did a fab episode on why lifting weights won't make you bulkier. I'll put a link to that in the show notes. Let's start with weights actually do the opposite of making you look bulky. They actually reduce bulk, fat. Lifting weights is the best thing you can do to condition and strengthen your body, protect against osteoporosis, rev your metabolism, shape your body and lose fat. Lift the weights, lift all the weights. It's so important. Too much cardio is a problem actually, because it can eat up all your lean muscle if you're not careful with how you're eating. You can be in too much of a deficit and therefore eating away the muscle that works as your fat factories and aids the fat loss. You really do have to introduce strength training to get the results, especially in weight loss. Research has shown you burn more calories in the hours following a weight training session compared to a cardio workout. There are studies of resting metabolism staying elevated up to 38 hours after weight training. That's what we call the afterburn effect. Cardio just doesn't give you that. And imagine sitting on the couch and burning calories after your weight session. It's just so fantastic. So lift the weights. They will not make you bulky. Thanks so much for listening to Bounce Forward. I love having your company, so please DM me on Instagram at tiffhall_xo and let me know what topics you'd love me to cover. Don't forget to rate and review me on your podcast app. Speak soon. Happy days.